You are being brainwashed. Everything around us is designed to influence our mind. Whether it's the media, TV programs, social media, advertisements, or even the people around you. From the moment we are born into this world, we are exposed to external stimuli, to influences that are working to shape our mind. This conscious and subconscious programming continues to affect us for the duration of our life. It affects the kind of romantic relationships we attract. It affects our friendships in life. It affects our finances, our career, our confidence, our self-love. Everything in our lives is affected by this programming, this subconscious programming that often begins even before we are able to form conscious memories. In this video, I'm going to tell you how you can start taking your power back, programming your own mind so that you can manifest the life you desire and deserve for yourself, not the life someone has carved out for you. But first, let me introduce myself. If you're new to my channel, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. Subliminals are the most powerful and effective tool we can start using to reprogram our own subconscious mind. And throughout this video, I'm going to be explaining why. And believe me, by the end of this video, you will be convinced of the power of subliminals to influence your mind, to manifest anything in your life. I am so passionate about the power of subliminals that I've created my own library of over 100 subliminal tracks. You can use these audio tracks to manifest anything in any area of your life, from your finances to your relationships to your own self-confidence, anything imaginable. You can shift realities today using the power of subliminals. If that struck a chord within you, then check out the description box. I've linked some subliminals I would recommend specifically for this video. But like I said, I have a library of over 100 subliminals on this site at soundandsoulful.com. When you sign up for a free trial on my website, you can access each and every one of these subliminals completely free for 7 days. I believe in the power of the subliminals I've created so much that I offer this free trial because I know after this first 7 days of listening, you will begin to experience major energetic shifts in your life, in your body, in your mind, and in your reality. And you will be convinced by the power of subliminals to create change in your life. So check out the description box, take the leap of faith, sign up for a free trial on my website, and just watch the magic of subliminals begin working in your life. To understand why subliminals are so effective, we have to start with the basics. The mind can be divided into two parts, the conscious and the subconscious. Now, the conscious mind is the part of the mind we're most familiar with. It's the part of the mind working when we're actively thinking a thought. It's the part of the mind working when someone expresses an opinion to us and we decide whether to believe it or to question it. However, although the conscious mind has more glitz and glamour, so to speak, it's the part of the mind we are aware of. The subconscious mind is actually 3,000 times more powerful than the conscious mind. Just imagine the kinds of changes you could experience when you begin tapping into the power of your own subconscious. Because this is the part of the mind that controls 95% of your actions and outcomes in life. This is the part of the mind working nearly all the time, even as you sleep. It's the part of the mind that keeps your heart beating, that determines the speed of your metabolism, that determines whether or not you react in irrational ways in your relationships. You know when you act in a way that feels almost completely out of your control, when you eat impulsively or participate in a habit that you know is unhealthy and detrimental to you, or when you say or do something that you consciously try to control but you just feel like you can't. This is because it's the subconscious mind at work, and no one teaches us how to program our subconscious. Even within the law of attraction community, nearly every law of attraction technique is working only on the conscious mind. Just think about it. Positive affirmations are working on the conscious mind. Even visualization exercises are working on the conscious and not the subconscious. This is why when many people learn about the law of attraction and begin using these popular techniques, they fail. It's not because the techniques aren't powerful, but because they aren't programming their subconscious mind along with using these traditional techniques. When you ignore the subconscious mind and try to manifest anything in your life, you are doomed from the start. However, when you tap into the subconscious mind, you're able to manifest changes faster than you ever could have imagined possible. This is why I receive success testimonials and stories from so many members on my website, Sound and Soulful, because as they begin using subliminals along with all these other powerful techniques they were already using, they see the power of the subconscious mind in action. They see changes beginning to happen effortlessly that seemed stuck for a long time. So, just to show you why traditional law of attraction techniques are ineffective without harnessing the power of the subconscious, just think about this scenario. Let's say you were raised poor. Your parents never had any money, and they always told you money doesn't grow on trees, money never sticks around, and all of those thoughts and ideas in your environment deeply programmed your subconscious to believe that you were destined to be poor, that you had to work hard for money, and that nothing you ever did would change that. Well, let's say one day as an adult you learn about the law of attraction and you decide, I'm going to use affirmations, money affirmations, to manifest money into my life. So every day you look in the mirror and say, I am wealthy. Money is flowing into my life. These words are incredibly powerful, but the problem is you're speaking these words to your conscious mind, and it is rejecting them. And every time it rejects these ideas, you feel even worse. You see, the conscious mind is like the gatekeeper of the mind. It protects the subconscious. So none of these ideas are actually reaching the true powerhouse of manifestation, which is the subconscious mind. They simply are spoken to the conscious and then immediately rejected. And then you see no results in your life and you wonder why. However, if you were to access the subconscious through a technique such as listening to subliminals, you would find money beginning to flow into your life much faster because you are bypassing the gatekeeper of the conscious mind, impressing these money ideas deeply onto the subconscious. And the subconscious is taking them and acting upon them naturally, influencing your mind, your actions, and your reality completely naturally. The reason that subconscious subliminal affirmations are able to bypass the conscious filter of the mind is because, in a sense, they are speaking the secret language of the subconscious mind. Just like kids will come up with a secret language so they can talk to each other without their parents knowing what they're saying, When you listen to subliminals, you are speaking the language, the secret language of the subconscious mind, and the conscious mind can't comprehend it, which means, importantly, it can't reject it. So instead of rejecting these ideas are quickly accepted and deeply accepted and interpreted by the subconscious. How does this work? Well, the subliminals I create, and many subliminals out there, work by having affirmations embedded within other meditation sounds so that your conscious mind can't interpret the words because they're too quiet or too loud, meaning at too high of a frequency, not at too high of a volume. Or they are hidden within other sounds so that your conscious mind is completely unaware of them. Your conscious mind may just vaguely hear the words or simply hear the meditation sounds, but your subconscious mind hears every single word, accepts it, and begins to act upon it. This is why subliminals are such a powerful meditation tool, because as you're doing your usual positive visualization techniques, aka working on your conscious mind, you are also accessing the subconscious mind, the 95% of the brain, by speaking to it through these unconscious messages. On my website, when you sign up for a free trial account, you can actually get access also to every single positive affirmation, so you will know exactly what ideas are being planted into your subconscious mind. You're also able to choose between rain, ocean waves, or white noise for every single one of my subliminals, because I know everyone has a different sound that resonates most with them as they meditate. So again, all the information about my library of subliminals, which you can start listening to for free, is linked in the description box, so be sure to check that out. Now, like with any new habit we form in the brain, subliminals do take time to show results. For some people, they begin to see major shifts within their reality within 24 hours, even within a night of listening to subliminals. For others, it could take up to 21 days, because 21 days, research has shown, is the amount of time it takes our brain to form a new habit loop. What can we change using subliminals? Well, of course, the research has been somewhat limited, as auditory subliminals are fairly new. But the research behind subliminal messages goes all the way back to 1957, when a man named James Vickery did the famous movie theater experiments, where he showed visual subliminal images that said, "Drink Coca-Cola and eat popcorn" on the screen to movie theater audiences. And to the surprise of many people, showing these subliminals to audiences drastically increased the sales of Coca-Cola and popcorn. So this goes to show that when we begin using subliminals, we can start noticing changes in our own behavior and our own thought processes literally immediately. But subliminals can do more than just influence our actions. Because they influence our thought processes, they can have a major effect on the types of relationships we manifest, the type of money and the amount of money we manifest into our lives. Because the subconscious mind is a very, very powerful tool. The subconscious mind is what connects us to every other mind on the planet, and even to the divine. The subconscious mind is our link to what we call miracles. The subconscious mind has been shown to affect incredible, even seemingly impossible changes in people's lives. So start using subliminals in your own life. Find a way, like subliminals, to harness the power of your own subconscious mind, along with your typical law of attraction techniques, and just see how it begins to work for you and what begins to show up in your life. Like I said, you may find it 3,000 times easier to manifest change in your life because, like I said earlier, the subconscious mind is 3,000 times more powerful than the conscious mind. It can process 20,000 bits of information at a time simultaneously, whereas the conscious mind can only process 5 to 9 bits of information at a time. And that's just one small example to show you just how powerful your subconscious is. Thank you for listening to this podcast. I hope you found it useful. Like I said earlier, check out the description box. Visit me at soundandsoulful.com to explore my personal library of subliminals. If I resonated with you, please subscribe to my channel for more videos. Have a wonderful, manifestational, magical rest of your day, and I'll see you again in the next podcast.